We all know the likes of David Lammy, Diane Abbott, and James from LBC News would be the first ones to scream racism if a report come out to say that black and ethnic minority children are doing the worst in school in terms of education. Yet now it's come out that it's actually the white kids that are suffering the most. They literally want to blame everything and anything else that they can, as long as it's not racism. I find this highly hilarious, to be honest with you. I mean, they even came out and said that, I think it was James on LBC come out and said that he's never even heard of this, or he's never even seen an MP even mention this. Well, I remember Ben Bradley talking about it from the top of his lungs on more than one occasion in Parliament and on Twitter on more than one occasion. I think so did Lee Anderson, and so did a couple of other people. And anybody that knows me or follows me on Facebook as well will know that I have actually been screaming about this particular thing from the top of my lungs for about a year now, because I saw it coming and I knew exactly what it was. So this comes down to the whole reason why I didn't ever agree with this notion about black and ethnic kids, suffering because of racism in school and everything else, because as always with the left, it's just utter nonsense. So it's about time that we stopped coming out, or they stopped coming out with this white privilege crap. Because, if we all turn around now and started saying, well, it's obviously black privilege, they get advantages at schools and stuff like that. I mean, you'd all be crying and moaning and literally throwing your toys out of the pram and screaming as loud to anybody or anyone who wants to really listen to you. The fact of the matter is this: it's not about black and white. Yeah. All kids matter. All lives matter. And the education department needs to understand this, because this isn't something that's just happened overnight. This is a decade-long problem that was going to prop up at some point. You're talking 10, 15 years where the education department has slacked on more than one issue when it comes to education. And it's the white children that are suffering, and this needs to be dealt with. And this needs to be sorted now. Enough of the educating of, white privilege and oppression and slavery and Black Lives Matter and pronouns and other unnecessary stuff that is not going to benefit you in any way whatsoever when you leave school and you become an adult. It's time that all kids are taught a proper education and learn how to deal with life as an adult.